to the wing on the left. Here's Royal. Here's Zubac. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Zubac is somebody you've got to keep off the glass, because when you don't, he's wreaking havoc on you.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Harden out there with Royal. Then there's Toppin. And it's Leonard in at the small forward.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And for the Timberwolves, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Dillingham. Then there's Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center position. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength. But he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skill.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets. Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin, back to you.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good on the triple.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kept alive. Reed the pass to Edwards. Trent outside. Reed with a screen for Trent. Just 4 to shoot. That one falls.
Saving that trip. Nas Reed turning a miss into a bucket.
Pass to Toppin. And here's Leonard. Defended by Trent. Leonard kicks to Harden. Over Dillingham. Harden can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Zubac the pass to Royal. Screen by Zubac. Royal can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 10. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Reed with a screen on roll. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got 18 points.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, and it looks like he's going to try to shoot his way out of this funk.
Back to Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma passes to Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Royal, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Reed finds Trent. And the rejection by Zubac.
Excellent at guarding the rim. When you challenge Zubac like this, he'll make you regret that move.
Here's Royal. It's good from the top of the key. Royal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Leonard against Edwards. Leonard looking around. Over Edwards. And it's Leonard missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Kuzma outside. Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires the three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Los Angeles. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Kuzma. Harden missing his last shot. Toppin pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Leonard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Over Trent. No good off the front iron.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Porter's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Ryan's checked in. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
The three, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Chapman's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Porter. He has 7. Pass to Zubac. Here's Porter. Lets it go with the 3. Royal can't get it to go. Zubac against Trent. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Stolen by Zubac. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Dillingham. Timberwolves passing it around. No one covering. 16 points for D.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harden finds Toppin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Puts up a 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Zubac, the pass to Royal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Royal's got 11 in the second half.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Reed with a screen on Harden. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 7. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Royal. Back to Harden. And here's Porter. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 10 points for him.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. And it's in there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma outside. Pass to Ryan. Reed with a screen on Hart. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Dillingham.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. There's lots coming out of the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. It ain't going to come back in one possession, guys. Keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Smith. Michael Porter's out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Leonard. Takes a three. Rebound, Minnesota. Berenger's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Right side, Porter. Williams, a screen on it. Here's Grimes, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. Here's Berenger. Here's Dosunmu. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Now here's Leonard, defended by Dosunmu. Grimes with the bucket.
It's an overlooked part of Kawhi's game, but he does a nice job distributing the ball.
Here's Ryan, covered by Smith. Pocket 6. Ryan, the pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Picking up his 4th foul really could change how he approaches things now.
Zubac is checked in for Robert Williams. And a change for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Porter. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
for three. Smith. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Smith up top. Pass to Leonard. Good work defensively by Bay. And it's Bay with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Ryan the pass to Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Edwards got 26 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Ryan after the Clippers pick up 2. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Pass to Ryan. And the layup falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Reed. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now Smith. Back to Zubac. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now here's Dosunmu. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Big time work by Kawhi inside protecting the paint.
Back to Zubac. Pass to Smith. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Off the run. He doesn't hit that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Picked by Reed. For 3, Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Nice smooth 3-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Grimes with it. Pass to Smith. Zubac with the screen for Smith. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. They grab their own miss. Out to Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. Now here is Smith. Leonard finds Grimes. Now Zubac. Back to Smith. A 3 ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Smith's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. The 3 drills the 3-pointer.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Zubac. Reed with the defensive effort. Minnesota shooting straight 49% from the field. Edwards can't hit, and the Clippers call time here. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Royal. Shoots over Dosunmu, and the Clippers miss again.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Nobody near Leonard. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ryan. Juzang passes to Ryan. To the paint. Here's Bellinger. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Royal. Shot from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Ryan. And the 3-ball is good. Ryan's got 21 in the game.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Ryan. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Edwards.
Oh, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Here's Ryan. Oh, wow. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Now, here is Harden. G right on him. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dosunmu with it, now guarded by Porter. Here's Ryan, drains the 3-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Here's Sharp. Oh, they pick off the pass. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. And it's baddest one in at power forward. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Portland. There's a screen. Here's Lewis. Drains the triple. Lewis has got 19 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Klingon. Give him 8 points now. And here's Sharp. Pass to Wilson. And it's Portland with another.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Here's the closer. Defended by Abdia. The closer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Sharp. It's blocked.
Well, after nailing the first 3 out of the break, you can give them a pass for not making that one as well.
Lets the 3 fly. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Takes it inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Knocks down the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Wilson. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, BA, he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
Blazers trail by 11. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Advia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
These are not the teams to challenge at the rim. The best in the NBA in shot blocking. The Lakers, #1.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just 1 or 2 guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Avdia passes to Wilson. Sohan, left side. And they get it back. And that was good. Wilson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
They set a pick. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Baddest-One. Sinks it from distance. Baddest-One's got 6.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Hits the trifecta.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to the closer. Here's Baddest-One. From deep 3-point land. The closer, no good. Sohan outside.
Well, Sohan is a physical player, and sometimes it seems like he prefers to finish through contact.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to the closer. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And that one drops for him. Wilson's got 21 points in the game.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
They set the pick. Pass to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Over to the left wing. Wilson passes to Sharp. To the middle. Pass to Wilson. Fires from deep. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Keita. Here's Battiswan to stop the drought. Counted from distance. Battiswan's got 9 points now in the second half.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Sharp passes to Sohan. To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clowney's checked in. So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. To the inside. Here's Keita. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Keita's got his 2nd basket.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Outside Sharp. Outside Kamara. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Lewis. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Abdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Wilson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Clowney's got 15.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Outside Kamara from the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Pass to Lewis. And there's a pick. There's the double with Sharp. Lewis passes to Keita. Here's the closer. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. The closer's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Wilson. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Wilson's got 28.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Lewis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Portland making their last shot. Pass to the closer. And it's off from 3-point range. Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharp. For the tie. The closer pulls it in. The closer's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Tommy. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. A line change here for Portland. And the Lakers making a change here. Miller against Reeves. Outside, Anderson. There's a screen. Back to Reeves. He makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Powell against Anderson. It's Powell on the wing. Clock at 4. Hachimura from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Anderson. Here's Wallace. That one's good. This game is all even. Wallace has got 5 now.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Blazers trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right side, Anderson. Back to Wallace. Reeves with a screen on Miller. Wallace, the pass to Reeves. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Inside, here's Lewis. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. The Lakers on top, up 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Tumani Kamara out there with Shaden Sharp. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Anderson in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's Anderson. Fires from 14. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Miller. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Tumani Kamara.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Washington's checked in for the Lakers. Miller hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Reeves, the pass to Anderson. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter, and there it is for him.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Mamukelashvili's checked in for the Lakers. Anderson with it. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Down low. With the fadeaway. Another one falls for Portland.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Nails it from three.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Kamara. And there's the screen to the inside. Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Back to Washington. Miller with it. Kamara on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Free throw no good. Jones, he's checked in for Portland. Wilson comes in for Kamara. And then for Los Angeles, Clowney, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And Strother subbed in for Washington. And he sinks the second. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Anderson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Cada's checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Strother. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Stolen by Sharp. Jones drives in. And rejected.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Baddest one, pass to Miller. The three-pointer off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Pass to Wilson. Anderson with a screen on Miller. Here's Wilson. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Jones. Here's Wilson. Shot clock at 6. Now Reeves takes a 3 beyond the arc. Wilson, no good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
There's a screen. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Back to Anderson. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Jones. Sohan comes in for Anderson. And it's Avdia in for Reeves. The Lakers lead by 8. Pass to Lewis. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to the closer. Here's the three. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Wilson. There's the steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's the closer. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. The shot by Sohan, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Here's Klingon. Outside Sharp. Pass to Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's the closer. Sohan covering. Outside Sharp. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Sharp's got 20 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Here's Lewis. Guarded by Sharp. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has got 31.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Wilson. Another three for Portland.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
From the stripe. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Sharp. Pass to Wilson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. $17 points was their biggest margin. The three is in.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
deflected. Let's loose for three. And Los Angeles, another three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Here's Lewis. And another three for the Lakers.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Wilson. Launches a three. The three ball is down.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
Book it! It goes!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Here's Wilson. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lewis, guarded by Sharp. Avdia rips down the board. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-point game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
Damn, Rob. 9 points, 1 rebound, 8 assists. And you were 4 for 14 from the field. You had to be right on the basket to make your shots. And you missed the free throw. What's up, Johnny? Appreciate you for coming through. I'm finna tally up the cash ins in a minute. After I finish this trade. So, Kiwi, what you want to do? Okay, so you want to keep all of them and be a small forward. Okay. Well, then we'll trade that guy. Since you becoming the GM of this team, you can also trade back for draft picks, but you're gonna have to give us some substantial draft picks. We'll do all these second round picks. Damn. What is this? Why y'all got all these second round picks? Anyway. Okay. I think your three-point shooting is already good, but I'll increase the amount of threes he takes. Let me change his position real quick. It happens. The coaches run plays, and then if y'all not open, y'all gonna shoot it anyway. You want small forward, shooting guard, or point guard? Damn. This motherfucker Kiwi done found the cheat code. What were you before? 91? Also, let me switch the teams. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be changing some team names too. I think y'all gonna like what I do. But I'm gonna wait until the next season. But I will be changing some team names, and then eventually once the expansion happens, I'll be rearranging the conferences. I'm gonna take off some of these folks that never show up. All right, let's take a look at Johnny's super kicks before we send him to the All-Star break. And oh, you got a B- at 3 points. So you can increase the attribute. You got to cash in. All right, going up 10 on the attributes. Gonna do it this way. You are now 3-point sniping rim wrecking bully. We'll also look at your tendencies. Shot tendency. Okay, so you'll have to cash in for tendencies if you want me to increase your 3-point shooting. Now you may want to wait. See if you make the all-star team real quick, because I am about to send up to that. So hold on. Don't even use your points. We're gonna go ahead and send them to the all-star break. We are past the trade deadline, y'all. No more trades. Damn, dog, no, I hurt again. The Lakers just went on a freaking losing streak. The Hornets are 22-33. Anyways, let me finish all this. Distance. Yeah, I'm checking right now. Field. And I'm about to write all these down and then post it in the chat. Yeah, I want to cash in Joe. That's it for the Eastern Conference. Larry. He is about to be the first person to get so many free cash in that he can become a player GM. GM coach, I mean. Richard. Oh, Kiwi, he made it. Kiwi made it. I actually have 7 free cash-ins. But I'm gonna save them. I got some big plans. Big plans. It may not take place this season, and it may not take place next season. But y'all keep track of these cash-ins. I'm finna put them all in the chat. Alright. Let me put them in there. Johnny, you did not get any free cash ins, so if you got the points, you can also cash in for the what's the name upgrade? For the tendency upgrade. Alright, what badge you want? You got Hall of Fame limitless range, nothing from any marksman. I think you got bronze off ball piss, on ball menace. I'm gonna just go in there because it's not in order. So much for expediting shit. Okay, so yeah, shooting badges. Okay, we got a Tennessee spruce up, so Evil Johnny wants to shoot more threes. UFC Hall of Fame. Johnny, I'm gonna look at your badges too in case you want to cash in on those at a later point. You have no shooting badges. You'll probably have some at the end of the season, though. Since you are a dunker, I'm not going to put that at 50. I'm not going to put this too high either. But if you don't like it, next time you watch a tough play, then we'll go back in. Alright, so we'll be back probably Friday. Maybe an afternoon, maybe Friday night with the All-Star festivities. And then we'll breeze through the rest of the season so we can go ahead and get into the free agency. Y'all have a good one.